fun science video for you here today. So it's near Halloween time, and one of my favorite things at this time of year is you can always find glow sticks. Glow sticks are really kind of cool, and they are actually kind of a neat thing because they show a physical or a chemical change. We're going to try to figure that out as we're doing this. So hopefully we'll figure that out. So one thing you should not do, by the way, is these are stored inside of very thick plastic for two main reasons. One is the chemicals that are inside of here. One is that they're bad for the environment. They're also bad. They get on your skin. They're an irritant. They get in your eye, which is why I have eye protection on. It's really bad because it will just cause a lot of pain. But there's also, they're not good to obviously ingest. So it's best to keep these inside of the light stick. But I did something today very carefully to just kind of show you something that's another important reason why you don't want to open it up. So I've already taken, there's actually two liquids inside of a glow stick. And one of them is a chemoluminescent chemical, and the other one is a chemical that it needs to mix with to actually start something happening. We're going to figure out if that's a mixture or a chemical change or a physical change here a little later. But I've already taken one of the two chemicals out of here. And the other thing that's inside of here is there's this glass tube. And this glass tube is actually made out of very, very, very cheap glass. Now, if you know anything about cheap glass will shard and splinter. And that's why it's stored in this very, very thick plastic for a reason. Shard glass is not something you want splintering into your hand. It's very painful. I speak from experience of having a shard go almost all the way to my bone one time, and it was very, very painful. So again, these are stored inside of a thick plastic container for a reason. Keep them that way. But the other chemical, all right, there's two chemicals in there. Like I said, one of them looks like this. It's, as you can see, it is a transparent, colorless liquid, all right? And it is also, as you can kind of see, it's kind of a low viscosity liquid. The other liquid that is inside of here is colored. But if you look at it, it is a little bit higher viscosity. So it's colored, it's kind of a neon yellow. If you look, you could actually read something through it or see my hand through it. So it is still transparent, but it's a colored liquid that is transparent, and it's a little more viscous. And so that's the two things that are inside of here. When you take this tube and you bend it, what you actually do is you break this glass vial. And when you break this glass vial, you start either a physical change or a chemical change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go turn off the lights. And when I turn off the lights, we're going to come back here. And we're going to take these two liquids when I come back, and we're going to kind of mix them inside of this tube instead of inside of the glow stick. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to hit the lights real quick. And like I said, I'm now back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this clear liquid and I'm going to squirt it into this tube that I made here. And then I'm going to take some of this colored liquid and I'm going to squirt it into the other side of the tube as well. And we should be able to see the lighting up inside of it. So here we go. And that is what I call the Halloween demo. So it kind of lights up inside of it. So is this a physical change or is this a chemical change? So let's think about it. So chemical changes have signs. All right. One of the signs of chemical change is releasing of energy. So is light being released? Is that a release of energy? Yes, of course it is. If you look at this, also another sign of a chemical change is that you will get a different color. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but that's a different color than the two colors we had before. So if we look at that, again, it's a different color than the two colors we had before. So that's another indication of a chemical change. So anyway, that is the Halloween demo. Have a good day.